Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Locrine and we get to hear from Ate again in Act 4, Scene 1. Now this is going to be a prologue to Act 4, the same as the other times that we've seen Ate in the dumb show. Those have been prologues to those specific acts. But the things that have gone on before, Hubba and Sagar were stricken down by Corineus, which has ignited Humber's desire for revenge against Locrine, the same way that Locrine wants revenge on Humber for the death of Albonact. So everybody is still very angry at everybody else, and there's still a lot of warring and battling and that sort of thing that needs to happen. But in Act 4, Scene 1, we start out with a dumb show where Omphale, who is the daughter of the king of Liberia, comes in and Hercules is following her. She's wearing like a lion skin and Hercules follows her, and at some point she turns around and takes off her shoe and smacks him in the head with it. And that's the dumb show. So they leave and Ate says, "Quem non argolisse mandata sevra tyranni, non putet juno vincere vicit amor." Stout Hercules, the mirror of the world, son to Alcmena and great Jupiter, after so many conquests won in field, after so many monsters quelled by force, yielded his valiant heart to Omphale, a fearful woman void of manly strength. She took the club and wore the lion's skin. He took the wheel and maidenly gan spin. So martial Locrine, cheered with victory, falleth in love with Humber's concubine, and so forgetteth peerless Gwendoline. His uncle Corineus storms at this, and forceth Locrine for his grace to sue. Lo here the sum, the process doth ensue. So this is sort of like Act 4, we're going to take a break from all the war stuff and we're going to focus on the love story part of it. Because if you remember way back in Act 1 when Brutus was dying, he told Locrine that he should marry Gwendoline, who is actually his cousin. It's Corineus's daughter, Gwendoline, and Corineus is one of Brutus's brothers. So Locrine was supposed to marry Gwendoline. That hasn't quite happened yet because they're fighting all of these wars. And what this Omphale clubbing Hercules over the head is sort of saying the same way that she struck Hercules, Locrine is struck by love for Estrild, Humber's wife, here called Humber's concubine. So whether or not they're actually married, whatever. But anyway, Estrild is a Scythian. Gwendoline is who Locrine is supposed to marry. And in this act, we're going to see him fall in love with the Scythian and forswear the woman that he's supposed to be with, is what this says. So that's Act 4, Scene 1. That's the new dumb show. That's the new prologue. We'll see. Will there be any war here, or is it strictly going to be about the love story? And if nothing else, we get to see a love story unfold in the next little tidbit. It might not be your typical rom-com meet-cute type love story, but we're going to be focusing on the romantic aspects, semi-romantic aspects of this story in Act 4. So I will see you tomorrow for more of that. Mwah.